And they're off. Super Duper is the first to show. Due Respect lost a fair bit of ground at the start as the leaders make their way on now to the first, where Super Duper has gone off into a 4 to 5 length lead, showing in front of Calypso Dancer, Tara's Jubilee, and Top Strategy towards the inside. The stand side is Lanyap, and they're being followed as they race downhill now towards the next second flight by the Cayman. So they're coming now towards flight number 2. It's Super Duper out in front. In second place is Calypso Dancer. Then towards the near side, Lanyap. As they come over that one, Tara's Jubilee comes just after these leaders as they continue on their way now. Iwo Jima improving just up into fourth place, and they're followed by the Cayman, who's towards the near side of Top Strategy, and then comes Gondolier. So they're heading on up now to run past the stands with Super Duper, Andrew Lee in the lead, racing right up on the outside now, Gunildar, and that one is going to be in front in short as they race into the turn, taking them towards the fourth flight. And Gunildar has raced up now to head, Super Duper in second, and third is Calypso Dancer. They're followed by Lanyap is next with Iwo and then comes the Cayman, Top Strategy, and then Tara's Jubilee. They're followed away from the stands by Burren Bob, and towards their outside, Noble Alice. So they pass the 10 furlong mark and swing down the back straight with Gunildar in the lead, followed in second place by Super Duper. Further back about 5 lengths then to Lanyap. And then in fourth place comes Iwo Jima, being followed by Calypso Dancer, the Cayman, Tara's Jubilee, and after them on the outside, Mr. Philosopher. So over the flight, taking them down the back, and the leader is Gunhilda from in second, Super Duper, 5 lengths then to the third, Lanyap. In fourth is Iwo Jima. Further back then, a break of about 3 lengths or so to Tara's Jubilee, Calypso Dancer, Mr. Philosopher, Top Strategy, and they're being followed on the outside by the Cayman, with Burren Bob next on the inside, and they're followed by another Ticket. And then comes Lanakan as they continue now to the bottom turn, taking them to the last flight in the back straight, and little to choose between. On the outside, Gunildar, who's just the leader from Super Duper. Those two go into the bottom bend, being followed in third place by Lanyap, and then comes Iwo Jima as they race across now the bottom, taking them across towards the fourth last flight. And in front is Gunildar and Alan Donahue, followed in second place by Lanyap and Gareth Cotter. Super Duper still there in third. Iwo Jima's next. Mr. Philosopher has picked up ground, and then couple of lengths to Tara's Jubilee, who's followed by the Cayman, who's on the outside, and Top Strategy, not far off them with Burren Bob, and then comes Inch Island as they make their way towards the turn into the straight, and they're really packed up now with Lanyap in the center, with Mr. Philosopher, and running round them on the outside is the Cayman. They're being followed into the straight by an improving Feathered Lady, who's moved up on the outside of Burren Bob, and then comes Inch Island getting into it as they come now towards the third last. And as they rise to it, Lanyap, Mr. Philosopher, Feathered Lady coming there in the center, the Cayman is next, then Inch Island, Top Strategy with the blinkers just behind them, and then comes Burren Bob. They go on from Iwo Jima, they've 2 left to jump, and Lanyap now with Feathered Lady in the center, and Inch Island the stand side, Mr. Philosopher and Top Strategy 4 and 5. They're cleared of Burren Bob down to the final flight now, and Feathered Lady comes through to pick it up for Barry Cash, leads Inch Island, the near side, Robbie Colgan over the last. Feathered Lady from Inch Island, Top Strategy in third, and beginning to climb up towards the finish. Feathered Lady now beginning to stretch on and running up towards the finish. Feathered Lady quickens away to win it in grand style by about 5 lengths. Inch Island, Top Strategy, Lanyap's fourth.